Samsung entered the premium Windows space back in 2016 with the Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro S, a 2-in-1 detachable built to compete directly with the Microsoft Surface Pro. It wasn't a commercial breakthrough back then, but it laid the groundwork for what would eventually become Samsung's most refined laptop family. The Samsung Galaxy Book Pro series officially launched in 2021. That lineup gained recognition for its AMOLED displays, extreme portability, and tight ecosystem integration with Samsung smartphones. Today's review unit is the latest evolution of that vision, the Samsung Galaxy Book5 Pro 14, announced on January 2, 2025. Our configuration features a 14-inch 3K dynamic AMOLED display, an Intel Core Ultra 7 Series 2 processor, a 16 GB of low-power LPDDR5X RAM, a 512 GB of SSD, and integrated Intel Arc 140V graphics. In this review, we'll determine whether this machine truly competes with the MacBook Air M4 and other ultra-portables. Is it powerful enough for your workload? Is it upgradable? And more. With that in mind, let's dive into the details. Starting with the design, Samsung clearly aimed for a minimalist, professional aesthetic reminiscent of a MacBook. The CNC machined aluminum chassis feels rigid, premium, and impressively light. At approximately 2.71 pounds or 1.23 kilograms and just 0.46 inches thin, it is exceptionally portable, essentially identical in weight to the MacBook Air M4, despite including active cooling, which is impressive. The hinge is smooth and stable with minimal screen wobble during typing. One of the strongest selling points here is the display. You get a 14-inch 1610 2880 by 1800 dynamic AMOLED anti-reflective touchscreen panel. AMOLED technology delivers deep blacks, high contrast, and excellent power efficiency compared to traditional IPS LCD panels. While AMOLED panels can be susceptible to burn-in under extreme static usage, they provide more vibrant color reproduction than Apple's IPS-based Retina display. In practical terms, Samsung leads in contrast, saturation, and touch functionality, while Apple maintains excellent color consistency and long-term durability. Although the Apple excel on color consistency, color performance is particularly strong on the Galaxy Book Pro. The panel covers 100% of DCI-P3 and roughly 94% of Adobe RGB, compared to about 88% Adobe RGB coverage on the Air M4. That makes the Galaxy Book 5 Pro highly suitable for color-critical creative work. Brightness ranges between 381 and 400 nits, which is sufficient for indoor environments and manageable outdoors thanks to the anti-reflective coating and vision booster enhancements. In its size and price category, this is one of the most visually impressive displays available. Connectivity is another advantage. You get 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, 1 USB-A port, an HDMI 2.1 slot, a micro SD card reader, and a 3.5mm headphone jack, along with Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.4 for wireless connectivity. By comparison, the MacBook Air M4 offers 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, MagSafe charging, and a headphone jack. No USB-A, no HDMI, and no card reader. For users who prefer avoiding dongles, Samsung clearly offers more flexibility. The keyboard uses a backlit chiclet layout with comfortable spacing, though key travel is relatively shallow. The large glass trackpad is smooth and responsive with precise Windows gesture support. The 1080p webcam delivers acceptable video quality with staggered HDR, the low-light performance is average, and there is no physical privacy shutter. It also lacks an infrared camera, so Windows Hello facial recognition is not supported. The quad speaker setup produces clear mids and respectable bass for a thin laptop, suitable for media consumption and calls. However, Apple's MacBook Air M4 still leads slightly in keyboard refinement, trackpad precision, high-quality webcam, and overall speaker tuning. In this specs, the MacBook Air is a clear winner. Performance-wise, the Galaxy Book 5 Pro is driven by the Intel Core Ultra 7 256V, an 8-core processor built for efficiency and AI acceleration. If you're unfamiliar with the Intel's Core Ultra series, the Intel Core Ultra branding represents the transition from the traditional Core i series toward AI-enhanced architectures with better efficiency and improved integrated graphics. it delivers strong single-core performance, translating into responsive UI interactions, fast app launches, and smooth multitasking. The integrated NPU supports up to 47 TOPS, or trillion operations per second, neural processing unit for AI workloads compared to the 38 TOPS on the Apple MacBook Air M4. Higher TOPS means the device can manage complex AI tasks without overloading the CPU or GPU, saving power and reducing lag. While performance is strong for a Windows Ultrabook, Apple's M4 chip maintains a measurable lead. Thanks to its advanced 3nm architecture and additional efficiency cores, the MacBook Air M4 outperforms this system by roughly 30 to 35% in sustained multi-core workloads such as video rendering and code compilation. For general productivity, both feel fast, but under heavy creative workloads, Apple holds the advantage. The 16 GB of LPDDR5X RAM inside the Galaxy Book5 Pro is soldered, meaning it cannot be upgraded. Buyers must choose their configuration carefully at the time of purchase. In 2026, many creative applications demand more memory, so if you are purchasing this laptop for heavy video or photo editing, we highly recommend going for a larger RAM size. But if you only want to use this laptop for simple office tasks and entertainment, you will be fine. Storage, however, is more flexible. The 512GB PCIe SSD is fast, and Samsung includes dual M.2 slots, allowing storage expansion, an advantage over the MacBook Air, which offers no post-purchase RAM or storage upgrades. Graphics rely on Intel Arc 140V integrated graphics. For an ultra-light device without a dedicated GPU, performance is respectable. It handles light creative workloads and casual gaming better than many previous Intel integrated GPUs. However, Apple's 10-core integrated GPU in the M4 still provides superior performance per watt and stronger optimization in native applications such as Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Logic Pro. In gaming, this laptop is not designed for gaming, but the Arc 140V can still run older or esports titles at 1080p low to medium settings, typically between 30 and 60 frames per second. It is suitable for casual gaming, though modern triple titles at high settings are beyond its intended scope. Battery life ranges from approximately 12 to 14 hours under light workloads and 8 to 10 hours under heavier use. Charging via 65-watt USB-C brings the battery to around 35% in 30 minutes, with a full charge in about 90 minutes. The MacBook Air M4 typically reaches 15 to 18 hours in comparable conditions due to its more efficient silicone. Both offer strong endurance for a 14-inch class device, though Apple maintains the lead. Thermals are well controlled. Under load, surface temperatures on Galaxy Book5 Pro remain comfortable, and fan noise stays moderate. During light usage, the system is nearly silent. On the other hand, the MacBook Air M4, being fanless, operates silently at all times and runs slightly cooler on the lap than the Samsung. Overall, we don't know what the future may hold, but the Galaxy Book5 Pro significantly narrowed the gap that Apple created since its transition to Apple Silicon. It delivers a stunning AMOLED display, strong Windows performance, excellent port selection, premium build quality, and competitive battery life. Its main drawbacks are shallow key travel and non-upgradable RAM. The choice ultimately depends on your ecosystem and workload. If you prefer Windows, value ports, and want one of the best displays in the Ultrabook category, the Galaxy Book5 Pro 14 is an excellent option. If maximum efficiency, macOS optimization, and longer battery life are your priorities, the MacBook Air M4 remains the stronger pick. Thank you for watching. If you found this review helpful, consider subscribing to Beyond Budget for more in-depth tech comparisons and analysis.